Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 2. We're going to move on then with the next batch of 10 time trials, starting with Sunset Peninsula. This is the infield short course, so we have the other infield course to do as well. And we're in the lovely 2000 Audi AWE Tuning Silver Bullet S4. Lovely. Quite like that. Not exactly a super touring car though, but you know, it still looks rather nice. The arcade garage includes cars unlocked in exhibition and time trials, and it disappeared before I could read the rest of it, but oh well. And away we go. And our time to beat on this one is a 106.287. We should do that fairly easily. Got to be careful with four-wheel drive machines because the handling isn't that great. As you can see, it understeers a lot. Come on, turn. And that is another time trial complete. And we got to do the usual. Handbrake it over the start finish line. Absolutely perfect. Finish that race or lap or whatever. And didn't hit any barriers. Bloody hell, my AI driver is learning. Whatever next. Right. So we get the lovely machine. Thank you very much. Don't have to wait for any of that. We're at Sebring International Raceway Club. There's two versions. You got the club and you got the short. I usually call them club and national, or the the national circuit. But well, the Sebring International Raceway Club circuit is next. We're in the lovely number 82 Red Bull 911 Porsche GT3, which is a very, very nice handling car. Sticks to the road. Doesn't understeer that much, has a lovely grunt, a lot of torque, a lot of power. And it's just an all-around balanced machine. Let's have a look. Yep, looks rather nice. Brakes really well. I was a bit cautious on the braking there. I should have gone through there with a bit more oomph. I remember I had a lovely online battle around this track. Well, many years ago, when online was still a feature on this game. And the bloke leading was in a BMW. I can't remember which one. And I was in a Saab. And it came right down. I think it was a 5 or 10 lap race. And we were back and forth, neck and neck all the way. I would overtake him, he would overtake me. And he made a small mistake on the penultimate corner. And I managed to dive up on the outside. So I went around the outside of him on that last corner before the start-finish straight. And I think I won by 0.005 of a second. We were literally, it was a photo finish. It was a phenomenal race. Really clean as well. We didn't bash into each other or anything. Really good, clean race it was. Anyway, Sebring, we're on the national circuit in the 2003 Dodge, which is, yeah, not a fan of the 2003 Dodge. Looks a bit naff, personally. But that's my own preference. That's my own opinion. I prefer the older one myself. The 90s model. And away we go. Time trial number 3. Oh, a little bit loose under braking. Not as bad as it usually is, though. I mean, if it was the older Viper, I would have been in the tyre barrier way before now. But got a little bit of a penalty, just under a second. And Sunset Bend, of course. Bumpy monstrosity, but we get the time trial done. And yes, 112, we needed a 115, so there we go. Saving data. Nice, ta very much. Now we get the lovely machine, which we'll never use. Even in the career, we'll probably never use this car. So, I just don't like it. One of those things. Right, how many have we done? We've done 3, so we got 7... Yeah, is that right? 7. Yeah, it is 7 to go. What am I doing? I can't even add up now. So yeah, 7 to go. We are now back in the Super GT. This is the GT 500 because it has a white number plate rather than yellow. Good old Honda NSX, the Arta machine. Very nice. And we're at good old Suzuka again. Take your car into the paint shop where you can apply decals and custom shapes. Yes, I will. So, off we go. Is this the East Circuit or the West Circuit? I think we've already done the West. I can't remember. Oh, wait, through 130R, which is always fun. Glorious Degna 1 and 2. One thing about the GT 500 cars is that they have a lot more rear end grip. You don't necessarily slide the rear end out as you would in the slower GT 300 class that we had last time in the Fairlady Z. And there we go. Another trial of the times is complete. We did it in, 4 seconds or thereabouts. So, yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. Yeah, was that I think that was the East Circuit of Suzuka. And we get the car. Don't want to worry about that, though. Let me just double check. Oh, it was a West circuit. Okay. So what's that? That is the 4th one done. So we got 6 to go. And we're at Road Atlanta. And we got the 2003 Celine Conrad Motorsport S7R. Not bad. Again, it's another car that I don't usually use. I don't know. Now and again, I do use it now and again for some of the endurance events, but yeah, it's not a car that I would pick casually. And away we go. A little bit unstable on the rear end is the old Celine. Come on, yes, stop. Pendulum. And of course, the uphill section, this bit here, where the Porsche GT1 went flying back in 1998. Did a fantastic backflip when the Petit Le Mans was in its infancy. If you haven't seen that yet, I would highly recommend checking it out. It's just Porsche GT1 1998. And there we go. 118.6, and we needed a 122. And that was very easy. See, all of these are relatively straightforward. The two main issues are coming up in the last batch of 5. But we don't have to worry about that just yet, thankfully. So, what was that? That was number 5, so we've got 5 to go. Silverstone International. 1997 McLaren F1 GTR. Lovely. That is one of the cars I would love to own. Would be a McLaren F1 road car that they introduced, but I think they only made like 10 or something. It was a ridiculously small amount. And Rowan Atkinson owns one of them. And a bridge. Can't go through there flat out though. Get way too much understeer. Because again, they don't warm the tyres up prior to the lap. And there we go. Another trial of the times is complete. And again, the handbrake turn. We had to do it in a 121.7. We did it in a 114.4. So, yeah, very easy. Crumple into the wall. That's about £250,000 worth of damage. So we've got 4 more to go. And up next is, Bart Saker or Laguna Simpson. One of them. And we're in the Corvette C6R. Another nice car. One I don't usually use though. But it is a very nice machine nonetheless. Visit the upgrade shop to buy new parts to improve your car's performance and install or sell parts you already own. Yes, you can actually sell car parts. How wondrous. Okay. 126 we have to beat. No problem there. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. The corkscrew always catches me out. But regardless, we got the time trial complete. And we did it in a 1:22.687, so we did it by a country mile. Lovely, ta very much. That was number 7? Can't remember. Again, I've lost count. Not paying much attention at all, so what were we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got Sunset Peninsula, Magello, and Silverstone left to do in this little batch. Back to Sunset Peninsula though. Oh, and the Porsche GT1 that I mentioned at Sebring, that blew over backwards. This is the car that did it. I think it was Peter Dumbreck that was driving that car at the time. So, yeah. Again, if you haven't seen it, then I highly recommend it. It's very, very classic incident. And of course, the driver walked away fine and everything else. And away we go. God, this car handles so well. Really lovely machine. Oh, don't want to go out of the circuit though. I got a bit of penalty. But again, another time trial is complete. And the usual handbrake turn over the line. There we go. 1:23.9. We needed to do it in 1:27.7. So yeah, these time trials incredibly trivial, you know, unless you're like me and have trouble doing the drifting car around Tsukuba, and then yeah, you have to do it multiple times. But there you go. Right, the penultimate one in this little batch then is the Mugello Autodromo Internazionale time trial. We're in the Ferrari Risi Competizione F333 SP. Good old prototype, the open top prototypes that they don't have anymore. I miss those prototypes, the open top one. They just looked really, really cool. But alas, is not to be anymore. Sounds nice as well. Yeah, the amount of times online I used to get that corner absolutely crossed up. Go off into the gravel. Many a race was lost back in those days. And there we go. So we needed to do this in a 140.7. We did it in 134.8. So again, these are very easy. Don't have to worry at all. And there we go, saving game data. And now we're going to go on to Silverstone, the Grand Prix layout in the Bentley, I believe. Memory serves me correctly, which it usually does. And yes, it's the number 7 Speed 8. Very nice car. Not bad at all. Really, really nice. So yeah, this is the last one in this batch then. So that'll be the first 20, or the 2 lots of 20, or 2 lots of 10 to make up 20. And then we've got 5 time trials left to do, which will leave for the last section in this little batch of uploads. So there we go. We've got to do this lap in 1:43.8. Bit messy going through maggots and Beckett's, but oh well. They used to catch me off guard, because you got like the darker section of the track where the rubber's supposed to be laid down, but that little guide, I guess they can call it, is the it moves to the left and goes on the completely wrong line for the entry of that chicane, and that used to really catch me off guard back then. So I always think, oh, why is my braking point completely off? But there we go. Another one done, and we did it in just under, well, yeah, just under 10 seconds. Hooray! And that is it. That is the second batch of time trials complete. As we get our car for winning. And we'll be back with the final 5 time trials then. Which, why I left the last 5 is because they will take a little bit of time, because it is using the longer circuit layouts. And this, that, and the other. So, yeah, with that, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always. And I will see you next time for the final group of 5 time trials in Forza 2. So, thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.